Okay, so we get V times dq over 0.11 V minus Q equals 2 minus cosine T dt. Integrating, we're going to get negative V times the natural log of the absolute value of 0.11 V minus Q. Okay? Just a simple U substitution, that's where the negative sign comes from. Okay? And that's integration technique that we understand perfectly well. And then we get 2t minus sine t plus a constant. Right? So that, doing this carefully, because I screwed it up a minute ago, natural log of the absolute value, 0.11 V minus Q equals what? Negative 2t V minus V sine t plus C. I probably should have put the V in front of the T, but we'll do that in the next step, right? So that absolute value of 0.11 V minus Q equals A. Now we're going to, do an E to this side, we'll do E to this side, right? Okay? So E to the C is just a positive constant A. Since this is absolute value, when we remove the absolute value signs, A will become an arbitrary constant, and we've done that many times. So just reminding you that that's what happens here. And then we're going to have, and I'm going to write it out, E to the negative 2VT and somehow that seems a little bit quick, but times E to the negative V sine t. And the problem is that I've put the V over here. It's 2t over V,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Sine t over V. And the thing that tips me off there is that exponential is decreasing way, way too fast. Okay? So it's written pretty badly here. So we'll write it out more carefully. We're going to get first 0.11 V minus Q equals this. We're going to then end up with Q equals 0.11 V plus A, and now A can be positive or negative, E to the negative 2t over V, E to the negative sine t
That should be a positive sign, right? Because when you divide
over
by
V.
negative
Yeah, it was
V.
minus, so it's plus. And it's not really going to matter.
Okay.
Not going to have much effect. But, yeah, let's do that. Okay? Then A has to be a number that makes the concentration 0.084 at t equals 0, right? Your initial condition Q is 0.084 V. At t equals 0. Well, that means that you're going to have Q equals 0.11 V plus 0.073 V. 0.11 plus 0.073 equals 0.084 times your exponentials. E to the negative 2t over V, E to the sine t over V. Okay? When t equals 0, both of these terms are 0 because the sine of 0 is 0. Okay? If it wasn't, that would be inconvenient, but we could handle it. okay? It'd make a small difference in the number we have here. So here's our function, which is probably a little hard to read, but there it is. Okay? Now, we know what happens here. This is just an exponentially decreasing quantity, right? If we ignore this. What does e to the sine t over v do?